Represento las calles de mi tierra, mi bandera, ay, mi bandera, Puerto Rico y todos los latinos, sonamos con...
I'm Tom Hannafin from TNA Wrestling. You're watching the Jedi Sports Network.
You're watching Jedi Sports Network with Kev.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network. We are live here, ladies and gentlemen, on a 15th day of June of 2026. It is Monday Night Raw back at stateside here in the United States. We've got some semifinals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Roman Reigns back in action. Oba Femi will find out all the different things with Monday Night Raw. Dominik Mysterio, Oba Femi, all that good stuff there. Find out what's the storyline with the bloodline as it continues there as Jey Uso advances in the King of the Ring. He gets closer, and the internet is at buzz for the Eat Man moving on. We just had a great program on the Sports Jedi Network channel with the MLW files with, of course, the host, Mr. Jeff Lippman, and Mr. Thomas of MLW. Check that out. If you're an MLW fan or you want to get into MLW, these gentlemen are breaking it down from the start of the past few shows, the fusions and so forth. Great energy, great vibe. Of course, they've been doing it like if it's, second nature breathing. But for me, being part of it, great job. So Baltimore, Maryland, of course, the crab cakes, Jimmy Seafood. Oh, and of course, there for Monday Night Raw. They're going to go back across the pond to, of course, as they get Night of Champions in a couple weeks. So it's a short return back to the domestic or the proper time for us at 9 o'clock, 7 Central, and then they'll go back on again to that European, the mid-afternoon start. We're all leading there for Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. So we got a nice crowd here in Baltimore. The guys will join me a little later. Don't know if they're normally they say that, and maybe one or two will show up. We'll know who knows. If not, it is what it is. We'll get on my solo cape and move it along. Hey. When my mom gave birth, I was by myself coming out of the womb. So if I have to be alone, I'll do it. It's no problem. They're going through the recapping with Solo Sikoa. Does not want to be part of the Bloodline family line. We got Jimmy. They're showing the Heat Man winning. Solo. So, the Bloodline family story is just continues to grow. Who doesn't have family issues, family drama, or different stories at different times? One family member might be in a great place, and one is not, or something different. It's I could relate to the storyline of the bloodline, where some people want to roll their eyes, but what about that Shield powerbomb that they did on Royce Keys, man, with all the 3 members there? Wow, try to get out the big guy here, and they're showing the crew de grace there. I thought Finn Balor was going to win. I thought we were going to have a Judgment Day kind of finals with Finn Balor and Dominik. But hey, I'm keeping an open mind. LA Knight doesn't win here, but LA Knight seems where I could see an LA Knight wrestling at Saturday night's main event, possibly Roman or Jey Uso. Where something happens. We'll find out. As they're showing that wonderful. That spine buster for Royce Keys, and then the Jey Uso splash. But it's interesting. He took he pinned LA Knight out of all. And look, the arena and the crowd went ballistic and bananas. It's the online vocal minority. I can understand why when Nick Khan and the rest of the WWE says vocal minority, but the people in the arena lost their shit when Jey Uso won and got the pin. All right, we got some big SUVs, and it's the bloodline. Roman Jay. Roman comes on and there's black Jay and his silver with his brother Jimmy. A bloodline reunion here. We saw he was at the White House 250 last night with Triple H, Nick Khan, and all the rest of the WWE universe. And here he is. They're handing him the title. See, I don't get. He doesn't take the title home. He leaves it. I mean, I remember seeing Roman on his private jet with the title around, and here he just leaves it. All right, here we go. Here's Roman. And the first one is Jacob. Jacob gives him a pound. Loves it. All right, here we go. The new bloodline, the new revamped bloodline here with Jacob Fatu pounding the tribal chief. And the crowd goes ballistic. Look, they work as a natural heel fashion. Like that tweener here fashion as he's walking through Gorilla. Let's go. And we get the music. There we go. It's aura forming time. It's acknowledgement time. Look at this. Look at Jacob as they're trying to make their way through Gorilla. Let me put that ones up. Salute to Devin, the tribal chief, there on his YouTube channel, doing the watch along as well. Sending a lot of love, putting the ones up. Of course, he does a lot of interaction with us and a lot of retweeting, liking, even when we do our Saturday shows. So Devin, the tribal chief, I'm going to make sure I go out there and his YouTube page, while he's doing the same thing, give him a like and also a view. I'll stop in there and give him a quick thumbs up. You know what? I'm going to do that right now as we do it live on the air. Because you know what? The YouTube stratosphere and all the different content creators, there's enough for us to eat. And there's a lot of people who are greedy pigs who wants to stripe and diminish and put down or don't want to see other people grow. No, bullshit. We got to, there's plenty of YouTube subscribers, plenty of YouTube content creators, plenty of YouTube for people to see. You know what? Let's not be greedy. So let's say hello to Devin, the tribal chief. And I'm going to do this live on the air. As Roman Reigns. There he is. He's on the air now. Let's go. Actually, he's not. He's probably working. Oh, he usually does it. Well, Devin, we were going to stop in and say hello. All the love, though. We'll give you thumbs up on your different videos to Devin, the tribal chief. All the love for you, man. I know you do a good job with it on all those. And every different ones that are doing the watch-alongs here. Again, there's plenty of views, plenty of likes, others to allow people to eat and not, you don't have to gatekeep. My point is there, with the gatekeeping with this wrestling community, there's too many of that, too many assholes. Yeah, I said it. Too many assholes gatekeeping, and put downs. There's plenty to watch. There's plenty to go along. Plenty viewership, plenty likes, plenty subscribers, plenty advertisers, yada, yada. There's plenty. There's putting up the ones up for the tribal chief. Let's go. All right, we got the bloodline putting the ones up. I kind of like this bloodline more than when they had The Rock. It was a nice scene. It's nice to see The Rock with them, with Solo, The Rock, and the Usos. But I kind of like this one because I could see in all four of these men they could wrestle. Rock rarely was the one that wrestled. Look at that beautiful flag in the background behind Jacob Fatu as that man holding his beautiful Puerto Rican flag. One guy said he sold his house for 4 tickets. Wow, what a sign. That's the sign of the night right there. As everyone puts the ones up as your tribal chief puts up the world heavyweight title. Yes, indeed. So the big news that Mr. Thomas was mentioning on the MLW files that broke was MLW will now be part of the New Japan Pro Wrestling app as All Elite Wrestling exits in a couple of days, and MLW content coming on the for New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, MLW is revamping with their fusion, and they're doing good things there. And my goodness, the collaboration continues as now we're going to hear from Roman Reigns. OTC chants surround the garden, in the garden, the arena in Maryland. I'm still living my Nick. All right, no problem. Roman Reigns. All right, acknowledge him. Oh, they acknowledge Jimmy Uso. All right, interesting there. Interesting. I was writing a tweet. There you go. Oh, Roman addressing day one ish. Okay. Of course, they all wearing black. If it wasn't for Big Jim, they wouldn't be the right hand man. They won't be a tribal chief if it wasn't for Big Jim. Hmm. There'll be no bloodline if it wasn't for no Big Jim. But look at acknowledge him. All right, so Roman is doing to get the crowd, the baby face giving everyone acknowledgement. He's actually sharing the spotlight here, something different. Let's see what he's gonna give for now. Let's see what he's gonna give to the enforcer. Maybe he don't say nothing for Jacob. And Jacob and continues to build in that storyline. We got Fatu chance. Fatu. The crowd. I think the crowd could persuade. Mm. Oh, one person here who hasn't been acknowledged. They're gonna address him. Hopefully, it's something positive, not negative. You don't listen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Acknowledge us. And then he just looked at him. So obviously we see there's a little bit of a disconnect, a strife between Jacob and Jey Uso. I think personally, I would love for Roman to have Jacob be the next tribal chief, but not right now, like grooming him. Wait, there we go. Let me see. Roman's talking. Roman says, sounds like we have a problem. Uh-oh. Roman now turn around and let's see. He's getting in between as they circling Roman right now. Roman's in between Jey Uso and Jacob and he's standing face to face to Jacob Fatu. Let's see where that goes. I think Jay is going to get he's going to get a shell shock here. I think he's going to side with Jacob for a moment. Or it's kind of seems like, wait, let's see. Roman's going to speak. Oh, he says you don't want to listen to the twins. Oh, he grabbed the microphone. Oh, no. Calm down. He grabbed the microphone. Calm down. Jay is a little hothead. I think Roman is grooming Jacob to be the tribal chief. That's the storyline. I know everyone thinks it's Jay. I think it's Jacob. You hear the crowd. Listen to the crowd. They're chanting Fatu. But they're chanting that it's for Jacob Fatu, not for Jimmy Fatu or Jay Fatu. There we go. Mm-hmm. He says it comes to Jay and Jimmy. Do I listen to them? He says, hell nah. Okay. The only person he's gonna acknowledge is you, Roman. TC. All right, so he's only gonna acknowledge Roman Reigns as OTC. I'm telling you, this is what I could see. Good. We don't need yes men around here. I like what he said. Okay, he's gonna give him something. Oh, he's got an Ulafala here. There's a Ulafala here, and this one is a different one. This one is a brown Ulafala. Jay don't like it. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. We have an acknowledgement ceremony here, but hold on. Newsflash: the bloodline has always been here. They never disbanded. The bloodline is forever. Take that, JD. That was the bloodline. He's giving the history of the bloodline. That was the bloodline. There was an Omanga mention. I like what Roman's doing here, saying that was the bloodline, bringing on it. There you go. No mention of The Rock. No mention of The Rock. That is the bloodline. I like that. When my kids are tagging with your kids, that is the bloodline. Bloodline is forever. Not no more. It's not an outsider no more. This is good stuff. Welcome to the family business, Jacob. This is good stuff. The twins don't like it, but he's welcoming him. And he's going to put him in on a follow. Yes. And then he looks at the twins. He puts his hands, he puts the ones in the air. This is where we're probably going to see the brothers unite. When I mean the brothers, Solo and Jay and Jimmy. There you go. They're all putting the ones up. And he says, fall in line, fall in line. Jay don't like it. Jay don't like it, but Jay put the ones up. Let's go. So Jacob Fatu has a Ulafala, a brown one. So making the Samoan werewolf official part of the family. He's on the inside business. I don't know, but those first 19 minutes were epic. I liked it. And using the words of Triple H. I know there's certain podcasters, they don't like it. They don't understand. Now they're all reforming with all the celebrities. Come on, I don't need this. Jay doesn't like it. Jay does not like it. Jay wants a high five, and Jay don't like it. Jay ain't even bothered. He just looked at him with disgust. Jimmy gave him a pound. The actor there. Uh-oh. Oh, he touched it. Yeah, he touched the Ulafala. You don't touch the Ulafala. That's what he gets. This wants to be disrespectful. Get rid of it. Yeah, let's go, Jacob. And Jacob just taking out that actor. Uh-oh, he's going to the top for the splash. Oh, here comes Roman. So Eric Andrix, the actor, comedian, got involved. He was overzealous, pounding. Jay didn't want to give him 5. And then he touched the Ulafala. I wish Roman would see that he touched the Ulafala so he could let him decimate him. Let him decimate him, man. Yeah, he said, get him. Yeah, he gave the order. He gave the order. Yes. He canto cabrón. Be touching people's freaking. People get their liberties on touching people's shit. He touches Ulafala. Don't touch the Ulafala, son of a bitch. Don't touch it. People think they got the liberties to put their hands on people. Don't touch. Hey, if you're in the street, if you're out in the street, I got my someone touch him, you're gonna get punched. Good. Taking liberties. I love it. Eric Andre deserve it. Start touching people's necklaces and touching them. Give him one more. One more time. Yeah. One more time. And get a haircut while you're at it. Y coño. That's great. That's what you need to do to this clown. You want to be a clown and touch people's jewelry? That's right. He wanted, he got it. That's right, Roman. That's it. That's it. That's a beautiful warning shot to the wrestling business. Boy, I wish they would graduate from New York and do the same thing. But kick him right in the nats. Well, he probably likes it. All right, we got an ad break. Now we are on the oh, look at this. Dominik Mysterio and Diego Lopez look alike. Oh, snap. This is a good commercial. I got to show this to Austin. This is, they got chicken tendies. Diego Lopez eat chicken tendies? Oh no, they do both eat chicken tendies. DoorDash and WWE. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty nice commercial. All right, so first segment in the books for Monday Night Raw. The first 24 minutes, Bloodline's heavy, where of course they wanted to see if Jacob Fatu falls in line with the Usos, not acknowledging the Usos, but Roman twisted it. He gave a new follow to Jacob, welcome to the family, and brought him in. Where now he falls in line, or Jay did not kind of like it. But at the end of this whole program with the actor comedian that touched the Ulafala, Jacob pulls him over the barricade, gives him a splash, but not just one, but two at the orders of Roman Reigns. I love it. They're united. United they stand, divided they fall. I kind of love this. Let's go. Good start here for Monday Night Raw. Very good start for Monday Night Raw. I know there's a lot of people that dislike the Bloodline. No matter what they do with the Bloodline storyline, they're not gonna like it. These are the same people that they don't like what's going on, but meanwhile they're complaining at the too much Bloodline. But meanwhile they're the ones online advocating for Zila Fatu to join. And listen, I don't have nothing against Zila. I think Zila's a young kid who's going to be a big time component to this Bloodline storyline. What's the rush? What's the rush with bringing in Zila Fatu right now? What's the rush? And they got to get it now. If Zila doesn't come tomorrow, all this Bloodline story is horrible. Zila's gonna come. Zila's time with the WWE it's on the horizon. He was in the Performance Center a couple weeks ago. He will be signed. Give it time. Good things come for those who wait. Wait. Let them tell this story right now. Roman just won the title at WrestleMania. What's the rush? Well, Roman never shows up. Well, he's been here. Now you're dying to take the title off of him. We know the Street Fighter movie's coming up in October. They're going to do media. They're going to do tours. He probably drops the title at SummerSlam. Relax. Let's enjoy it. When they retire, and that's the thing that killed me. When they're about to announce their retirement, they're leaving. One more match. Just enjoy the wrestlers that are here right now. They all like everything and more, and everything expires. Relax. That kills me with wrestling fans. All right, we're waiting for them to get back from this. They're letting us know that SummerSlam tickets are on sale right now. Yeah, Eric Andres from you remember him from Two Broke Girls? A lot of movies, but hey, he wants to be a clown, he gets it. One more time. I loved it. This was beautiful. Let's go. That's the way you establish your dominance with the Bloodline. I loved it. Loved it. For all the Bloodline haters, love it. Who cares about Eric Andres? No, next time, don't touch. Don't touch another man's jewelry. Don't touch another man, period. You're not familiar. Don't take liberties where you're not supposed to. Loved it. Here we go. Here's IYO SKY. So we get the semifinals match, I believe, here. IYO SKY. I personally, and I know it's not going to happen. She just got married with Naruto. Naruto just got to NXT. I wish they would both go away for on their honeymoon. I am over too much IYO SKY. Me personally, I would love her to just take a 3 weeks, 6 weeks break and come back. I know she didn't do the WrestleMania, but I'm fatigued with her. I am fatigued. I hate it. I hate to say it. And I know she's probably going to win this qualifier. She's going to move on to the finals. But I'm fatigued of IYO SKY. Nothing excites me with her taking on Rhea Ripley. But there is a good storyline there, but they overplayed it with all the lovey-dovey, borderline. You don't think you think that she wasn't even going to get married to Naruto the way she was jumping all over Rhea Ripley. I am fatigued. I don't find it. IYO's a hell of good fighter. I'm fatigued. Give me a couple weeks away from her. There's other ladies, but they're probably gonna have her win. She's probably gonna go up against Rhea Ripley. We'll see. He's taking on Raquel. Now, I know a lot of people say this the same thing about Raquel and Liv Morgan, the bloodline, the Judgment Day storyline. I'm be honest with you. I'm looking at the women that are left here. I couldn't care less which one wins. I'm a little, Raquel. I would love Raquel to get the Queen of the Ring crown, but is she really going to win that title at WrestleMania? And is she going to go up against? It has to be against Liv Morgan, because do we really want to see Raquel and Rhea Ripley again? I'm not too sure. It is the problem with they're keeping the same women always at the top, and neither one they don't pull the trigger to win the title, and they're not gonna win it, and it just becomes like what I just finished saying about IYO SKY, a fatigue. There's a chance they could have JC Jane in the finals going over without going over. The Liv Morgan in the tournament, we all said it made no sense. Even if she wins and go up against Raquel, okay, and so who's Liv? Liv beats Raquel, who she's wrestling. Or if Raquel wins, she's gonna challenge her own partner, a rematch of the finals of the King of the Queen of the Ring. Because I just beat you in the tournament. I want a shot at that title. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there was a lot of thinking when it came to the Queen of the Ring women's. Unless again, that's why it feels like it's IYO SKY gonna win. It feels like IYO's gonna win. She's gonna be Queen IYO, which I'm fatigued, but that's the best out of all the four women. Charlotte. Do you want to see Charlotte? I mean, the Charlotte with the greatness hate. Charlotte with the star power sells tickets, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Charlotte Flair's wrestling has regressed from the injury. I don't find. Oh, she's just a bunch of chops now, and I don't know, and a natural selection, and that's it. I don't know. I don't want to be harsh on I am a big fan of the women's wrestling. I kind of am more invested in the mid card of the women in WWE more than the top the world. They had the main event scene when it comes to it. If it's fair, I don't know. Maybe I'm off, but that's just my opinion. Like now you downgraded, or you could say rightfully so, not rightfully so. We could argue, disagree to disagree. You put now Jade back down to the mid card to the woman to United States title against Tiffany again. And now, the Intercontinental title with Ruka is something different. I can sink my teeth into this, but the main event for the women, it feels formulaic. You're not going to, it feel like that you're waiting and waiting for Roxanne Perez. Looks more like the queen of the Money in the Bank for her. I don't know. If anything, she should be winning the tournament. It should have been Roxanne Perez winning the tournament here. It was her time. It was her time to win the Queen of the Ring tournament. She makes it. She fits the bill because she's a hell of a wrestler. Oh, nice guillotine by IYO SKY. I give this to the Baltimore crowd. They are very lively here, even for this match. You've seen that I've totally complained about the women's matches. They're very docile, very sitting on their hands. You hear a lot of chants here. I don't know, because they knew that they were in the European tour, and they didn't want to sound like a morgue where all that chanting and how exciting those European crowds were in the past few weeks. Maybe could be a factor, but still. And I thought Friday they were good too. The crowd on Friday Night SmackDown in Rhode Island was very deep, very good. Here we go. IYO now. You're going to do this tope now that she looks like she's going to, caught. Raquel. This is typical Raquel. Now she's going to work like a big woman with a snake eyes on the post. She does the same thing and doesn't get the victory. Oh, she's bleeding through her nose. All right, she's bleeding through her nose. That was a good shot, but they decide to go instead of giving you that facial shot of the blood trickling down her nose, they decide they got to run to show you about 10-piece chicken nuggets or 10-piece bucket from the Colonel. This is not good. But listen, if you watched last night UFC, they were going into commercial breaks too. But here's the difference. They pick out the TNA model where they wait for the rounds and the fights to conclude before they go to their ads. The WWE has no shame of going into an ad in the middle of a match. That's my whole gripe. I'm not opposed of ads. Can you give it to me in between matches? Load me up 5-6 minutes of ads. I'm okay with that, but not in between of a match. Right now, you had a great moment where IYO SKY went snake eyes into the post, and you see Raquel wiping your nose with some blood trickling down. You went to an ad. You took me away. I want to go check my X account or my email. Reply to a couple emails. While John Cena is talking about just chime. I don't want to know about Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket. I want to see the match, and the match is still going on right now in that arena. And this is an argument we had since they've been on Netflix. All right, we got a commercial break. Are we still waiting? Oh, the last Ember is finally back. Good. It took almost 2 years. Yeah, June 25th. Finally, something to binge watch. All right, here we go. Another ad. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Back to the action. Now, when they come back looking at the crown. So I don't know what the hell is in control now. Is Raquel in control now? He's trying to get her with the bomb, with her Tejada bomb. IYO SKY with the victory roll underneath here. Here we go. Nope, kick out at 2. IYO with the back fist. Here we go, setting up with the kick. Yeah, setting up with the karate kick right to the side. Here's another one. Nope. Wheelbarrow into a stomp. Okay. She's looking like she's going to set up for her bullet train. Yep. Here's the bullet train. Not it. IYO's going to try to hit her, that tornado, swinging tornado. No, she's up to the top. What is she going to do? Raquel's on her feet. She got the put in the crown. Missile drop kick. Beautiful. That was a beautiful missile drop kick. Beautiful missile drop kick. There we go. And the crowd are going crazy to put their hands in between their head. This is a light, lovely, hot crowd here tonight in Baltimore. Here you go. Bullet Train. Nope. Come on, Raquel. Oh, I tell you, the ladies are working good here. Nope. She tried to go with that sunset power bomb. No, that wasn't gonna work. That was a bad move there. Why did she do that? That didn't look good. That didn't look good. I mean, it wasn't botched. It just was like, why? It doesn't make psychological sense. You wanted to do a sunset power bomb on the outside where Raquel is so big and holding onto the rope. Raquel goes into the table. Imagine there's oh wait, she's getting help by the fans. Wait, Io, what's she gonna do now? Io, oh, she was gonna go with the stomp. Nope, going home. Oh, Raquel, get back in the ring before the referee's count is at 5 right now. Jessica Carr is the referee. 6. Get it in the ring. Just imagine they get a double disqualification here. Oh, here we go. She's gonna set up the Vader bomb. No, missed it. He missed it. This should be I think the ending of the match is coming up here. Look, the crowd is rallying behind IYO SKY. Ooh. Raquel got hit on the post. We already see this coming. What is IYO gonna do here? IYO. She tried to go again for this sunset powerbomb again. I think IYO shouldn't be doing that anymore. She's not strong enough to pick up Raquel like that. She got it done. It wasn't the greatest, but now she's gonna set up here for the moons. Here we go. A moon over moonsault and hits it. She's going to the finals. In a clean victory, IYO SKY. Good match. The ladies worked hard. The crowd. I got to give the crowd a lot. Look at her. Look at that over here. Sugar bags in the front. So she's one step closer to becoming queen of the ring and challenging for her world title. Whether it's on Raw or SmackDown, we'll find out. Good match. This is a very good Monday Night Raw match for the women. And again, kept the crowd invested, kept the crowd hot. The crowd was chanting, cheering. So IYO SKY in the finals. Do we get IYO SKY and Charlotte Flair? Where Rhea Ripley is looking and see who, she's been 6 women tagging with Charlotte. And IYO, the love fest there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be revolving around. I don't think Liv is winning tonight either. She doesn't need to. I think we'll see Stephanie Vaquer cost her, and Charlotte moves forward. It kind of feels that way. We haven't seen Stephanie Vaquer. But tonight you're gonna have Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair. It's kind of a warm up for Liv. So Liv is throwing her Liv again. This personally that should be the semifinals match. Oh, we got Chad Gable versus Rusev. Uh-oh. Later on tonight, it's going to be Oba Femi versus Dominik Mysterio. I want to see how they're going to get to the end of this match. I need to see this because, and you know what? I was talking to this last night. We did the watch along for the White House 250, and I was like, man, this is a perfect time for Brock Lesnar to be at the White House. But then it would have gave away tonight. It would have gave away the possibly we could have Brock Lesnar come out here and cause Oba Femi disqualification or a count out, and Dominik moves on. I just want to see how they get to the finish. All right, we got a video package here from last week. All right, Roxanne and Liv in the back. All right, Liv is breathing. What's going on here in the clubhouse? Who is this? Danhausen. We got a Danhausen. Oh, look at this. She's flirting with him. Oh my God. He didn't even he was trying to get a curse on Oba Femi, and he's still working on Baron Corbin underneath the sheet. Baron Corbin, if you checked it out, if you missed it, check out the MLW report with Jeff Lippman, MLW files with Jeff Lippman and Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, former from MLW wrestler, now part of the Sports Jedi Network. On the MLW files, they break things down on all Fusion and all MLW news and notes and innuendos. Check them out. They were on the air live just before I went live on the. I was there producing. That's going to be a Monday staple for them, and yeah, that was great to have Mr. Thomas on. Great to have his insights and his information, and just Mr. Lippman, what he brings to the channel, with his legal professionalism and professionalism all across. Appreciate those guys, man. Good job there. We've got a little bit of a commercial break here. I gotta ice myself. I'm in a little pain. All right, so the first 45 minutes of Monday Night Raw has been very, very extremely entertaining. Extremely entertaining from the aftermath of Jacob Fatu attacking Eric Andre, the comedian actor, for touching his Ulafala. Roman gives Jacob and welcome into the family. He is no longer an outsider. He's inside the family business with a Ulafala, a brown one, by the way. It's a brown tan Ulafala for Jacob Fatu. And he just told, he gave the order as he was going to do it, and told him to stop and the WWE officials wanted him to stop him in the middle of his tracks, and he stopped them. And then he said, "You know what? Go ahead." He says, "Give him a second one." Love it, love it how they did that there. That's how you do a storyline with Jacob. I love it. Jay Uso wasn't so happy with it, but then by the end that things were over, it was all four men on the same page. And if you got to be a moron to want to complain because you're engagement farming because bloodline equals money. Regardless, look at the t-shirts, look at the people with the ones in the air. You saw, from Jalen Brunson from the Knicks acknowledging, and then Roman acknowledges him back. It's so Roman cross promotes. You see the cross promotion. No one's walking around going, "Whoa!" No shots at Cody, but everybody wants to be acknowledged. Simple, acknowledge. Put the ones in the air. Be in the Roman is the guy. Roman's the guy. Roman's the face of the company. Roman's the guy, man. Roman's the guy. And again, they did that mistake. They made a mistake 3 years ago in WrestleMania 40. They rushed it. They rushed it. They didn't know how to transition it. They rushed it. They rushed it. They rushed it. They rushed it. All right, we got Janhausen. So, all right, very nice, very evil production presents the new Danhausen Mercury. It's about the Knicks. By the way, he's going to be at the parade. Danhausen is they didn't give the credit to the person that paid for it. We had a content creator pay Danhausen on for the cameo to uncurse the Knicks. And they use that is so bad. This is why I get so upset. J-Star, whether I don't know where he's at right now. I don't know which .net he's with. But it was J-Star who paid for the cameo. It was J-Star who was the one that had the idea. But you show Malcolm interviewing, asking questions. He's not even a Knicks fan. He's a Philadelphia fan. He's a Philadelphia fan. And you show Malcolm on WWE TV? Come on, man. Have some respect. This is why I hate this about this. These clowns they pretend to take the credit. There's no way Malcolm's footage should have been shown. Bullshit. And I'm arguing because it hasn't even had nothing to do with me. That should be J-Star, who should be the one asking these questions. He paid for the damn cameo. What's going on, James Jones? That's some bullshit. And Malcolm ain't even going to acknowledge at all J-Star whatsoever. That's bullshit. Yeah. I love that they're talking about my Knicks. They're the champions, but they got a WWE Knicks collection. Yeah, with Danhausen and the Knicks. I guarantee they don't even send J-Star a T-shirt for free. Yeah, this is the one thing that I can't stand about this. Guys, we're the smaller pebbles out there trying to make a name and trying to do something and come creative, and someone else comes in and sweeps, and they don't even thank them or acknowledge them. You see, man, what kind of waffles you gonna eat? Come on, man. Hey, I can't stand that. I'm sorry, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Give the right credit to J-Star, please. So we're getting a match between Braun Breaker and Rollins and Night of Champions. What kind of stipulation is this? We're getting a steel cage match. Okay. So we knew it was going to be a stipulation blow-off match, steel cage. All right. LA Knight's in the building. Yeah. LA Knight. Let's see. Oh my God. LA Knight. So LA Knight wants to get things done. I don't know. All right, so now they're gonna promote AAA. Not okay, not bad. 10 times over, poor dude. Who's that? Oh yeah. So now they're going to wait. This is one piece of a sign in ring worn mask. So they're gonna auction it. But boy, 100% of the proceeds benefits Dr. Sonrisa Sunrise, children facing life-threatening health conditions. I like that. That was good. I was gonna say, why don't they put the proceeds up? And they did. I read the fine print. Good job there by the WWE, selling the giving the proceeds to a good cause there in Mexico. Good job there. Everyone's getting it. I hate to say this. I don't want to be a wet blanket or Debbie Downer. Great that Chad Gable's getting this exciting repackage and the crowd is exciting. But tell me where in the world is Chad Gable ever going to be a world heavyweight champion? Where you got Roman as champion, Oba Femi, Braun Breaker, heck, Trick Williams, Cody Rhodes, who's Sami Zayn, because they're going to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I hate to say even Sammy Gunther. Where's Chad Gable going to fit as the world heavyweight champion? All these people that are going online, going excited. Oh, Chad Gable needs to be the heavyweight title. He's not. Not on the main brand, AAA maybe. But right now, then AAA. Have you heard Kaiser's reaction? Maxine, Austin Theory. They keep chit chatting a long storm. Here comes. Here's Chad. I mean, he's going to be an intercontinental title champion, maybe. I don't like this introduction music for him. If anything, this is a good, and I know that's Kirk Angles, but man, listen, Kobe Covington in the UFC used it. They could use, and that wasn't even originally Kirk Angle's theme song anyway. That was Ken Patera's. They could have done. They could have used Chad IC title. I take it. Yeah, that's my point, James. It's not to sound negative, but that's as high as Chad Gable was going. And I know some people say he should leave the WWE and go somewhere else. All right, I can see him becoming an all elite world heavyweight champion. He has the size. He's just below the. He just makes the height line. He's yeah. He isn't too tall enough to be world champion. But in the WWE, I don't see anything for him as face of the world heavyweight title, the champ of the company. Maybe next year in AAA, I could see him returning, but you got to have Kaiser. Kaiser's got to win this title from this Mega Campeonato. And you can't hot shot and hot potato the title either. I could see Gable next year around WrestleMania time winning the Triple Mega Campeonato if AAA isn't, hasn't cooled down one bit. If it's still hot because they did give him a serenation thank you and the appreciation when he did reveal who he was. But I don't know. People are getting too over crazy. They think not everyone's world heavyweight championship material. No, it's a perfect for him because AAA world title is not as big as the main brand. Yes, yes. No, and I want to see Chad Gable hold the Intercontinental. Listen, one of the big mistakes, Chad Gable, instead of Sami Zayn beating Gunther for that Intercontinental title, it should have been Chad Gable. Honest with you. Chad Gable, they gave it to Sami Zayn where, and I understand to a degree, but Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens just last year took out the longest reigning tag team champions in the Usos. You couldn't give that one to Chad Gable? You had to give two back-to-back monumentous thing to Sami Zayn? He had to be the one to take the longest Intercontinental champion, Gunther. I mean, Chad Gable was the perfect fit, and they put Chad Gable in the story. Like, I wouldn't mind a triple threat and Chad Gable, but they didn't. And I know this is revisionist history. We can't change the fact in the past. I get it. But I think they missed out on Chad Gable before, but we probably would have not got the emergence of Luke Kaiser. Kaiser might have been released. If Gable doesn't get injured and Gable wins that and doesn't win, it's all a butterfly effect. All right, we have a break here. Yeah, they almost missed on Gable. Yeah, that was and Gable, that would have been a nice one. Him win that Intercontinental title, but then again, we would have not got this whole Grande Americano and this and we would have not known how great Kaiser is. Multi Spanish, mostly speaking multi languages. They love him in Mexico. He's a big money draw in AAA, especially no one knew the acquisition was going to be available there, but they really, the WWE had a horseshoe locked up their TKO ass by Kaiser speaking multiple languages. Look, if you have a young kid growing up, there's something that teaches you don't be closed-minded. Learn many languages. If you have young kids, if you're able to get tutors, Rosetta Stone, learn as many possible languages as possible because it's only going to benefit you. You don't know what way somehow. I think Kaiser learning multiple languages saved at least his WWE career, in my opinion. Because he would have been ending up like Giovanni Vinci, probably in TNA, running around. And there's nothing wrong with TNA. We're probably going to talk to Fabian Eitner by the end of the week, but still. All right, here we go. It's Gable versus Rusev. Again, Rusev did not get on the American feed a proper entrance. Rusev's return here to the WWE has been presented as a wrestler who's helping enhance stories. Look at that. Look at him. A series of German suplexes. But he doesn't release it. Yeah, I think Kaiser was about to get released. WWE really dropped the ball with Imperium. Oh, look at that arm drag. Another arm drag. Now, I don't know about the reports are true or not that Kaiser was flirting with Tiffany Stratton. Giovanni Vinci, Fabian Eitner with Tiffany Stratton, and that caused a little bit of rip. I don't know. I don't tend to get into that. But man, I was under the impression Imperium was going to be tagged. I thought all Imperium members were going to have gold, Intercontinental and tag team titles for them, but it didn't go that route. And that would have been a fashion group that could have been dominant, but oh, look at this. Beautiful. Belly to belly back suplex by Chad Gable. Gable again. Gable. Oh, here's a dragon screw. Yeah. It kind of feels like Rusev is going to be he's going to be a great enhancement man in here on Monday Night Raw. But I like all Geeko Ethan Page out there because he's a heater who could get the heat back up. Don't tell me you're going to take another ad break. No. I kind of felt they kind of paused there. I'm like, oh, not another one. Just you didn't give Rusev an entrance. And you're going to go to another ad break? But no. Oh, a suplex on the outside. They're still wrestling on the outside, so you never know. I don't trust the WWE. All right, so now that Gable dropped the mask gimmick, right? And we've seen him now endearing himself to Rey Mysterio, Penta, the Luchadors, the respect. What happens to the Creed brothers? Where is the Creed brothers? And in a company where those two are really fine, good tag teams. They are. And it's shame on them when they get released that they really never gave the kids, those guys, a good potential. I seen all their matches in NXT 2.0 wrestling, watching them wrestle, seeing them cage matches. The Creeds are a hell of a tag team. And even if you were to separate them, I think Julius Creed is a mega superstar. They're very talented. It's not their fault that WWE didn't present them or made a big deal out of them. And also the fans give them crickets. And I hate that because we like them in NXT. That's a fall. They go into an ad break. A fall away slam on the outside. They go into an ad break. Yeah, they didn't help them. And if you thought they weren't great on the microphone, you didn't give him anyone. Chad Gable, but Gable was too busy worrying about him, and Chad Gable wasn't strong enough to get himself over. You gave him the Creeds. It was an Ivy, another one who's not a talker. Which it's just sometimes they don't date. Sometimes I wonder if they really want certain talents to succeed. And again, not everyone is world heavyweight champion, and I was saying that earlier. But when you need tag teams, when they're in a funk with the tag team divisions on both Raw and SmackDown. You got a Damian and Drew who are not really a natural tag teams, they're holding those titles when you have a Creed brothers doing nothing. And it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's like and it's not that they say lazy or they just don't care. All right, we got another ad break. We gotta wait. We're watching. We're watching on the American feed, though I should be putting it on the international, but I just didn't. I was doing the MLW report, the MLW files with Jeff Lippman and Mr. Thomas, and I just didn't want to set up the whole. It's the same thing that happened to me yesterday with the Discord for the UFC 250. It's a lot. It's a lot for one person. I don't have the free time to go play games or basketball or hockey or I don't. I wish I did. Heck, I got a whole shitload of fishing poles. I don't even have time for that. All right, we're waiting for one more ad. One more ad. One more ad. Here we go. We get the classic yay boo, back and forth they go. Yay boo, yay boo. Here we go. Oh, another German suplex by Chad Gable. Be lucky they take out the wife for a day. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what an elbow by Rusev. Oh, superplex. All right, wrap it up. I seen enough. And Chad Gable just took the stirrup. Ankle lock. Okay, wrap it up. Nope. Oh, drop Toho by Rusev. Gonna set up the acolytes. No. Oh, he blocked the Mount Masha kick. Now he's gonna set the ankle lock, but he's close to the ropes. No, actually, no. Good positioning by look at Eagle Ethan Page. Ethan Page now trying to help him. Oh, Eagle Page just got. Oh wait, Masha kick. Pin. Oh, Gable kicked out. I was like, damn, imagine Gable would have lost to that Masha kick. Machka. Machka, not Masha. Machka. It's a super kick. But the crowd is chanting for Gable. Gable. Hey. Again, good. This is a hell of a good crowd tonight. First hour here at 11 past the hour. Let's get the accolade in. The accolade is in, and will he quit? Get that Kama clutch somewhere. Ooh, Hulk Hogan, as the Iron Sheik will say. Bro, even Chad Gable's breaking out of this. This took Hogan all his strength to get break out in it. Chad Gable's doing it like nothing. Look at Gable. Look at Gable trying to reach for those ropes. Oh, Rusev. No. Look at Shorty G go. Oh, Olympic slam or angle slam. And there is the ankle lock. This should do it. Yeah, he tapped. He did. So a clean victory for Chad Gable. No, I mean, Ego Page did something on how he attacks. Here's all Ego Ethan Page. Here's Ego Page now. Unloading. All right, when they're gonna ring the bell? Ding, 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 ding. Now they're beating up Chad Gable. 2-on-1 assault. Which Webulor? Here we go. Rey Mysterio. Here's the Webulor coming out. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. He's coming out with Dragon Lee. All right, here we go. Go. Put those two together, they make one. Those two half a man. There we go. All three of them. All three of them. Boy, that bro, those three would team up. Gable, Dragon Lee, and Ray. They will be your forever trios champion in All Elite Wrestling. They fit. They check the box of the height line. Perfect. You tapped out to Rusev. You tapped out. Hey, we got a colorful cowboy in the front row. He's wearing gender revealer jacket. A colorful fella. All right, they're gonna extend the hand to Chad Gable. Dragon Lee's like, really? Okay, so they extend the hand to Chad Gable and pick him up. Again, where does that lead the Creed boys? Where does that lead the Creed brothers? All right, Jay is the twins. Oh, he called him audible. Things change. That's right. Love it. Oh, we're gonna send the werewolf to get. Yeah, Jay Uso. No, Jimmy's gonna talk to Saturday night to handle it. Here's Oba Femi. Oba Femi. He look like he got red hots around his neck. They changed his beads. Now they're like a flaming red. That's got to be your main event tonight. That's got to be the main event because some kind of F finish is gonna happen. All right, we got a commercial. The Hawk. All right, let me run a quick. I could get something to drink. Give me a minute, guys. We'll listen to one of our ads from Devin and Lang. Be right back.
All right, crew, we've got a massive announcement today for the Sports Jedi Network. You guys know we only bring the absolute best into the galaxy, and today we are officially welcoming our very own Captain Canary as the newest brand ambassador for Devin and Lang. Look, if you haven't heard of Devin and Lang yet, you are missing out on the most premium, sustainable, and insanely comfortable apparel in the game. We are talking about their signature ergonomic anti-chafing boxer briefs made from Tencel Modal. Whether you're sitting in the chair for a 3-hour live stream, breaking down tape, or on the road traveling to the next big premium live event, this is elite tier comfort. No distractions, no chafing, just pure support. And because the captain is hooking the Sports Jedi family up, we've got an exclusive deal for you right now. Head over to devinandlang.com, load up your cart, and use the promo code Courtney O'Shaw at checkout to slash 15% off your entire order. I'm telling you, treat yourself, upgrade your gear, and support the network. That is code Courtney O'Shaw for 15% off at devinandlang.com. May the comfort be with you. Premium comfort meets the Sports Jedi Network. Captain Canary approved.
Yeah, packed. Let's go. Don't forget hit that promo code for Coney or Shy for 15% off on Devin and Lang apparel and more. Thank you, Captain Canary. Appreciate you. Hope we see you soon back on the show. I hope you're feeling better. Moana, Disney Moana, the live action. They're announcing it here. So Alexa was cutting a promo on the international feed. And who is that? She's with doing her love thing. I don't know who. Oh, with Baron. All right. All right, so they're honoring a hometown hero. All right, a young man. And they gave him a WWE title. Nice. J. Cole Bora, Lance Corporal. Nice. Jaleel Hackett, middleweight boxer. I'm sorry, I'm not into Sufa boxing. Nasheed Smith. All right. I'm not a big fan of Sufa boxing. And I love boxing, but I'm not feeling the Sufa boxing. All right, we got a vignette for Braun. So Rollins announced that he's going to take on Braun Breaker at Night of Champions in a steel cage match. But this is a Braun video package. Have you seen Big Brunson Reed? He looks phenomenal. He's gotten into some great shape. Didn't he said that backwards. Not bad. Not a bad promo, but I think he messed up a line there. Oh wow, I haven't seen him. Good for him, yeah. Oh, I'm in some pain right now. Ugh. Yeah. Baltimore's been a good crowd tonight. Let's see what's next. LA Knight. Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight. Listen to the crowd for LA Knight. Listen to the crowd for LA Knight. Yeah. And if you're telling me that the bloodline ain't ever elevating LA Knight even more and keeping them higher, come on. What is he doing? LA Knight pop bomb. Chasing the hug with the Baltimore. That's fine. He's a babyface. Oh, yeah, he's from that area. Okay, he's got to get to Baltimore. He's getting the crowd on it. You got the crowd on your side, Parlay. Oh, he's home. All right. He is from Maryland. LA Knight. Listen to the crowd. Again, I know it sounds like a broken record, but the crowd has been very good tonight. Uh-oh. It is a pipe bomb. And he took a shot at Cody, too. Oh, God. Roman OTC coin. That's Logan Paul. Oh, my God. Solo Sokoa. Jay Uso. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes Jimmy. Damn, they're really gonna have Jimmy. They're really gonna have LA Knight lose to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy wants to get over though. Jimmy's falling behind on the pecking order. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, James. This is gonna be interesting. Here we go. Let me talk to you. I'm telling him it's different now. Way different now. Oh, okay. Interesting. Uh-oh. Here comes the brother. Here comes Jay. He should have stood in the back. Hey, hey, hey. No eating tonight for you, Baltimore. Don't laugh. He wants to laugh. He wants to laugh. Ah, come on, Jay. You can't. No one's gonna take you serious if you want to be laughing. As LA Knight just start. He wants to laugh. Oh my God. Come on, Jay. He doesn't take it seriously. He doesn't know how, and they want to run it back. He's gonna want. Oh, come on. Oh, he threw him with let me talk to you. Got a little bit of boost from the crowd. Ah, well, he told him to stop. Hmm. Oh, and you know it. Uh-oh. Acknowledge him. Wow, Jay wants like a lot, some people to be acknowledging him, huh? Uh-oh, his brother, his big Jim. Ooh, a compelling offer, huh? Oh, acknowledge to kiss my ass. Uh-oh. They're brawling. They're brawling. LA Knight's gonna get beat up now. Super kick. Yeah. We saw that happening. Uh-oh. Chair time. BFT. Oh, LA with the chair. Uh-oh. That's it. It's over. Tongue and deck grip on LA Knight. All right, LA Knight. I wouldn't be surprised he's getting written off of TV for a while. Oh shit. No, he let it go. Ah, two. And now that just elevates the crowd is now chanting for 5-2. You see how they're elevating both LA Knight and Jacob Fatu here? Meanwhile, people are sitting around and they'll complain about this. Does Jacob look neutered now? Raw's been good, Tony. It's been very good. It's been good. The crowd is hot. The match has been fun. We're being very good. It's been a good show. It's been a very good show. And Eric Andre got Samoan Werewolf twice with Splash. Old Roman came out. Yeah, he has a little bit. A little bit of that. And I am in a little bit of pain, but I'm good. No, it's been good. Monday Night Raw has been good. I'm on the international. I mean, I'm on the domestic feed, so I don't have the international feed to tell you what's going on with the promos or in between segments. But we're good. And you have the people complaining like always. Jason Solomonster on Twitter. 1 match in 1 hour. Impressive. Bro, they're telling stories, man. These are the same guys that will go on Wednesday nights, okay, and complain about match after match after match after match. And they're so hypocritical, both Jason Solomonster and JD from New York. They're two of the most biggest hypocritical IWC bull sniffers because they will sit there and complain about the AEW being too much matches, not enough story. I need something to sink my teeth into. Copy and paste the same lazy booking takes, lazy bullshit takes that they say each and every week. But when you got now good action here, along with storytelling, with the Bloodline story, and they're giving you storyline, building up for future matches and future shows, they're complaining in one match within an hour. It's about they're telling stories with the Bloodline, with the growth, and you still have your King of the Ring tournament match that you had 2 matches with IYO SKY qualifying and moving her ticket to the next round, to the finals. You had Chad Gable, who was trying to get the India with the Luchadors coming back for Survey on his redemption tours. Bro, James, they need to chill with that bullshit. Yeah, and the thing is they've got a whole community of people that will buy, and they're sheeps. They're sheeps. They don't think for themselves because they don't want to get blocked from their chat and get cursed at and get them out of here. They'll go with the stupidity. They'll go with the rhetoric. They'll drink the Kool-Aid. Be your own island's irrelevancy. If you like it, you like it. I'm not asking everyone to like everything either. Yeah, I agree with you. There's always a complaint. It's like, oh, we got to go to them to hear the complaint. And people like that. And I'm not saying this is the greatest show on earth right now. It's been good. It's been good. They're telling stories. They're telling matches. They're leading up something they're setting up for July, summer, for Night of Champions. They're setting a lot for Saturday night's main event show right now, SummerSlam. Let them cook. Let it unfold. They want matches. And when when AEW does it, they're complaining that Tony Khan doesn't have a clue. All he does is give matches and the shows are boring. And you watch. I'm guarantee you if you go to his stupid X account, he's going to have the Dr. Disrespect falling asleep app. He does the same thing over and over in every wrestling match, every wrestling show. Don't cover wrestling then. Don't cover wrestling. Go sell watches again. Here we go. There you go. He told the boys, he told the twins, we tried it your way and we tried it your way. And both those ways were ass. That's what Jacob Fatuk said. All right. Great. I like it. Explain. They explained it to you. They gave you they explained it. If you didn't ask for it, they explained it to you. Yeah, go play Call of Duties. Yeah, go play Call of Duties or whatever. Fortnite, whatever the hell he plays. Arc Raiders. Get out. Go to Twitch and let people watch you. And let Phil Illuminati and the other people keep you sending you the same super chats over and over. What did you say? LA Knight is going to be the next match luchador Colome Grande Mexicano for NXT. Oh my God. Imagine that. Look at that, a Buddy Matthews. They showed a Buddy Matthews clip. Oh, look at Aiden English. All right, here we go. Here's the other match. Oh no, it's not a qualifier. It's Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair, where she's supposed to soften up Charlotte Flair for Alexa. I mean for Liv, the other blonde. Knight, Gase, Henry. Oh my God. You know what? Where is it? Yeah. Tony, where is Joe Hendry? If I was Mike Santana, I would not go to the WWE. He's not going to AEW. I can understand why you don't want to for him to go to WWE. I don't care as long as he makes money for his daughter. Wherever, if it's AEW, and they're going to pay him a lot of money to go back there, and he's going to make money and why not? If it's WWE, why not? If it's even resigning with TNA, as long as he's happy and he makes money for his daughter, and I know he's a good father and wants to provide, I'm not gonna get mad with him when it comes to Mike Santana. I think SmackDown will be a better fit for him, personally, but yeah, Tony was pissed. Each side he let slip away, done anything. Every TNA wrestler that goes to the lead, they don't do anything with them. You make a good point with that when it comes to the TNA wrestlers coming over right now. You're right. Jordan Grace has really done nothing. Joe Henry right now is flopping right now. He's not even on TV. He just caught up, and he didn't even wrestle in the European tour. Where is Joe Hendry? The Motor City Machine Guns came in and didn't do nothing. They won the title one time, and that's it. Knight should be a world champion by now. LA Knight. Yeah. Even Chelsea. I think I know Chelsea started in the WWE, but they see her as TNA, and they don't do much with her either. They give her that United States title. Boy, they throw that name Redemption a lot, huh? This is gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a good match here for Charlotte and Roxy. Roxy could go. Roxy's a hell of a great wrestler. Here we go. Colorable tie-up. He was on tonight. In the back, talking to Maxine Dupree. That's it. Come on, Roxanne. Danhausen has more TV time than Jordan Grace, Killer Cross, and many others. It's a joke. You're not lying, Tony. You're not lying. You're not lying. And more than New Day was getting. New Day was on the international commercial breaks. Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller, yeah, he hasn't even get not even a sniff. Ouch. Grayson still has all that talent, man. He still doesn't get utilized. He could speak on the microphone too. One of the fewest wrestlers on the mic who could actually cut a promo. I could actually talk, and they don't even. I don't know. They don't give him no television time. They should just. I like Grayson Waller. I don't want him to leave WWE, but release him, and he would be a mega superstar in TNA. I don't think he'll do anything good in WWE and at TN and AEW. I think he'll be Ring of Honor, and I don't think they'll value him that strong. But he goes to. I don't even think they even sign him. He'll go to TNA. He'll be top of the card as a heel. That really will. He could go, man. He could wrestle. James, I'm with you. I love Grayson Waller. I've seen him in person many times. Spoken. They got a heel there. They didn't even put it this way. They didn't really need All Ego Ethan Page if they would have just booked Grayson Waller solid. This is another wrestler that Edge totally fucked. Yeah, Grayson did so well. He had a hive. He had a hive. We used to call him the Grayson Waller hive in NXT. Oh yeah, Grayson Waller was. Yeah, it's a shame they're gonna let that talent. They're gonna let that talent walk. They really fumbled. They really have fumbled Grayson Waller big time. Listen. I could understand the Creed brothers, Ivy Nile. I could understand that. I could get it. They're charisma vacuums. There's no flair. There's no je ne sais quoi with them. But bro, remember when Grayson Waller came up and he was on a sling? He had the Grayson Waller effect. Those shows were very, and you could tell he could talk. If they gave him a talk show, Grayson Waller effect, when he came up, you could tell he could speak on the microphone. They just didn't have, they didn't, I don't get them. He pissed someone off in that company. He pissed someone off in creative. And people in creative got to stop getting, and I know Vince probably did that too, but these creative, they got to stop with it, with the politicking and get into it. People that can make money. Yeah, the dude would real. Yeah, he would read, and he would roast people on the fly. James, if he saw you there, he would roast you without even thinking, without getting, or needed notes. He didn't need maybe that's why they didn't like him. Maybe that's why they don't like him still, because he doesn't need notes. He don't need a Hollywood writer. He doesn't need no one to write something for him. He's just naturally good and knows how to zing and get heat from people. And I don't think the WWE likes that. Yeah, they fumble Waller, Cross, Champa, Benjamin, many others. Yeah. Even Matt and Roxanne Parker has taken a step back, honestly. Jada Parker has taken a minor step back. I don't know about Roxanne. I think Roxanne she should have been in the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. She should have won it here. But yeah, they can't control them. Yeah. Oh, nice move by Charlotte. He got that too. Parker should have been called up. Remember, I said put Parker with Lash Legend Jada in a group. You did say that, Tony. But she's fighting Addie. He's fighting Addie. This is where I don't think it's going to work, Tony. Like if Jada Parker loses, oh my goodness, Charlotte with her cooter shot. How you know? Come on, Roxanne. Charlotte's not no selling. Oh, now Charlotte marking, Roxanne marking her. That was a nice kick to the midsection. Come on. Oh, Chelsea's the most talented female wrestler, but she's WWE female version of Brooklyn Brawler. Yeah, she's enhancing talents, which she shouldn't be. This woman has wrestled matches with men like Penta. She have had some matches in that Lucha Underground, and they still messing around and playing and have her doing stupid. She okay with it. Next Monday's at 2:00. Yeah, so next Monday they're back in London. 2:00 start time. I don't know if I'll be able to cover that one. Oh. Road Dogg spoke the truth. Everything he spoke about after. Yeah. Notice they're not doing this. They haven't announced another season of Unreal. Normally it came out last year around July. Bro, we'd love to see Charlotte versus Chelsea at SummerSlam for the title. Trouble is her name. Come on, Roxy. Oh, springboard. Cover. Because it got real. Oh. Figure four. No. Turn around. What? Oh, it was Alexa. I can't tell who's who with these blonde. Yeah, if Perez would have got pinned with that weak reversal of the inside cradle, here we go. Pop rocks. No. He's got the figure four and into the figure eight. You know, this match is over. I thought that was Liv too. I couldn't tell the difference. I'm going to say this, and I'm very disappointed in this match with the two ladies. And these are two of the top-notch women wrestlers. This match was very underwhelming. The Raquel and IYO SKY match was a much more entertaining than this. This was I don't know, overbooked nonsense. Even the storyline for it. What benefit did Roxanne get losing? I don't know. I didn't like it. Oh, here comes Javon Evans. Tony and James. I think even Javon Evans' momentum is a little bit. I don't know. I know he won the King of the Ring, but I don't feel Javon Evans' momentum. Like, I don't know. And I like when he was coming up in NXT. I think they might have brought him up a little too soon. Like, this kid should have been groomed for being a world champion and face of the company. They brought him up too soon. Where now, he's gonna get lost in the sauce behind Oba Femi and Trick Williams right now. Yeah, Javon, something's not right. Yeah, something doesn't feel right with Javon. They should have left him. They should have left him to NXT right now. Let him rule NXT. Wrestle with Tony D'Angelo, Navarro, Mason Rook, all that stuff. Wait until Leon shows up. And if you want to start bringing him after Leon Slater next year, Leon shows up in January. They could have their match for at stand and deliver, where you could bring Javon up and Leon now stays in NXT and all that stuff. That would have, but they kind of rushed it. They rushed it with Javon Evans. I feel like they rushed it. He's special, but he doesn't feel over. He doesn't feel Oba Femi special, or even Trick special. I know Trick is the United States champion, but neither one. I feel Javon is taking a seat back. That's why I said earlier, James. Not everyone could be champion, and I'm not saying Javon, but damn, Javon is the promising wrestler. Where are you going to put him now? Also, Danhausen came out and did his dancing during the commercial break. All right. Oh, they're doing a commercial for Madison Square Garden and a different night on a Sunday. CM Punk, all right. For all the people that were talking nonsense and making up rumors, there's a Punk. Punk will be at Fanatics. It's funny. They put all this feelers, all this crap about CM Punk, possibly AEW. Meanwhile, they don't even worry about where's Hangman Page. Here's Javon Evans. Is he scheduled for a match? Oh, it is Friday. Javon Evans and Jay Uso. Okay. Yeah, man. I was like, hmm. All right, Jackie Redmond's gonna have a conversation with him. Let's see. They're gonna get interrupted by the bloodline. I told Brian Alvarez that they laughed at me. What did you tell him? It's funny. It's a funny. I told him that Phil will be back in the world wrestling entertainment. Oh, he had an orange candy. Purple candy. You can see his mouth and his tongue all purple. Logan Paul? Oh, Logan Paul is back. It's funny you bring that Adam Page not around, Jay White not around, and a lot are missing. Yeah, Warlow. Then meanwhile they don't date, but meanwhile they worry about Phil Brooks going jumping ship to the AEW, like making up stories. Bro, worry about those other wrestlers that don't even get a shot, don't even wrestle, and they're big time players. All right, look at this. Oh, look at this. Logan Paul back in the building. He's- I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's back. He's getting in the ring too. Oh, wants to say he's a heel. Don't turn Tavon Evans heel right now. They're trying to recruit Javon Evans to heel. They're trying to recruit him. Who came up with this stupid idea? Bro, who came up with this stupid idea? Javon Evans is not a heel right now. Not Chet. He said, hell nah. Oh, it was a mandate. Javon Evans in division. What is this? Oh, he's ready. He's ready. He got his wrestling gear. Yo, oh, so we get a match with Austin Theory and Javon Evans. All right, ring the bell. So we get a match, an improp match here between Austin Theory and Javon Evans. So this is an improp match that happened. How we got to it, I don't know. I'm having mixed reactions right now. Like, because I don't want Javon Evans turning heel yet. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, yes. But has he really done anything that you need him to turn heel? It's like, what are we doing? You couldn't come up with anything. I mean, you got him winning the king. You got him advancing in the King of the Ring, and he has a match with Jey Uso this Friday. I don't know. I'm like, what? James, I'm with you. It's good to hear Logan Paul on TV. A lot of people don't like him. He could be whatever he is outside of the out of wrestling, but the guy could wrestle. He's what you call sports entertainment. Logan Paul is a sports entertainer. He's a showman. Regardless if you're supposed to like him, you're not supposed to find a soft spot to enjoy in a good way. Logan Paul don't want to cheer him on. Yeah, UFC 6 on video game where Pereira lost. Yeah, slogan is great for business. He made it for it. Yeah. I'm waiting for commercial break here. We're in an ad. Another 10, 15 seconds. Here we go. Oh, nice move. Super kick. Here we go. That boy is bouncy. Come on, Javon. Uh-oh. Here we go. He's gonna go flying. Oh. Theory. This okay, here we go. Here we go. The phones are out. The fireflies with the cell phones with the Devon's got everybody going. Look at this. He's dancing. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Sandy Moonsault by Javon. Come on, Javon. I had a privilege to talk to Leon Slater, me and Haas, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, with Leon Slater. And when these guys get to back, I cannot wait for them to have their rematch. Oh, nice drop, Toho. Oh, Austin Theory, man. He's got so much talent, man. His the biggest thing was being under the wing of Vince McMahon because he got punished. Oh, here's the crowd. The crowd is good tonight. Fire Logan Paul. Oh, Joe Hendry. Yeah, we were talking about him. Fire Logan Paul. So we got the Joe Henry song. Everyone's singing. So the crowd's still remembering Joe Henry. We were talking earlier. Where's Joe Henry? And they have to, and that's why the phones are out. Got it. God, I'm sorry, the guys, that I didn't pick up on it. That's why the camera phones are out and the flash or the ray or the wall or the flashlight on the phones are out because it's for Joe Hendry. Fire Logan Paul. Yeah, that's good for Joe Hendry. That's very good for Joe Henry. For all of us that were worried about Joe Hendry. Javon is crazy too. Come on, hit him. Oh, unload. That boy is Oh. Woo. Oh, come on. We gotta add another ad. Oh, come on with these ads. We still got another 2 minutes of ads. They're only on 4 of 7. And I am sitting here in a little bit of pain. Final 30 seconds. We get some back into action. The international crowd is watching the match unfold, but us here, we got this too many ads. I mean, that's the complaint that everyone get that's the only complaint I have tonight here. All right, here we go. Match is back. Oh, I'm not for nothing, Javon. When he let goes those hands, the way he delivers them, where the way he slaps his body is so awesome. Nice clothesline by Javon. Yeah, I don't want to set up James for the international. I've got the international feed. I got the capability of doing it. Again, I was doing Jeff Lippman. If you missed it, the MLW files with Jeff Lippman and Mr. Thomas. Oh, that didn't look so hot. Yeah, that was awkward there. Oh, it should be over. Oh, that boy kicked out. That was a nice move there. Great sell by Javon Evans with his facials there. That's impressive for a young kid. You know, he's a flippy flopper, if you want to say that, but he sells. He doesn't no sell a lot of his. He doesn't no sell. Oh, look at that. A lot of the high flyers and flippy floppers tend to no sell, and he's very impressive with his facials. He was taught well in the performance center from his coaches. Oh, look at that right hand. Devon with those right hands. Ah, typical trope of the interference. Let's see. No Paul Heyman tonight. Oh. Javon starting to run. What is he gonna do here? He's got a running start. That boy is running. That boy, oh, overshot that. Damn. Woo. He got him, but damn. That boy could fly. They get back in the ring at the same. Good job. Here we go. Here's your. Oh, here we go. He's gonna bounce. Got him with that cardiac kick. See, with the emergence, I've said this before, and it goes. He's gonna go for the OG cutter. He got the referee. No, Braun. Oh, damn. Oh shit. Braun caught him in the midair. I didn't even see where the hell Braun came. He just cut him in half. Woo! Ah, they're gonna run Javon out of TV for a while. Oh, here's the Street Profits. Montez. It's just Montez right now. Oh, okay. His partner's back. Dawkins. Oh, nice move. Silencer. Nice knee. Braun's caking it. Uh-oh. Okay. They're cleaning house here. All right. The crowd are getting all crazy. So Monday, across the pond in London, that's a tag team title match. Maybe that's where the Street Profits win the titles. Again, no Paul Heyman here. Oh, commercial free. Commercial free Friday night for the Undisputed World title match. You know what? Raw has been really good yet, James. And you should see JD's post. How terrible it is. They spent 2 hours with a comedian, recycle 2023, 2022 Bloodline storyline. I mean, he's an issue. He's a problem when it comes to wrestling. Wrestling is not going to grow anymore or get cool. But him and Monster troping and being so negative on the and then the people write the same thing. They see the same thing as him. So they did that. They did that 2000. They did that 3-4 years ago with the same with the comedian. I'm like, stop. They just don't like them, and that's fine. If you don't like the bloodline, that's fine. No one likes the Death Riders. Same thing. All right, here we go. OTC locker room. Jacob, did you handle it? LA Knight. And got him. Oh, they got an alliance, Roman and all right. Roman just whispered something in his ears. Okay. I told you Roman's groomed. I told you guys. Didn't I say that in the beginning of the show? Roman is grooming Jacob Fatu to be the tribal chief because Roman is going to ascend to the high chief. Romans are going to ascend to the high chief, and it's okay to have. Remember, Alpha and Sika were two high chiefs. So now Alpha and Sika have passed. It's going to be Dwayne or The Rock and Roman Reigns as high chief. It writes itself. You know what? That's the way. If that's the way the story is going to end for Roman, where he's going to be a high chief, so be it. That's exactly what that is. Roman is going to ascend to the high chief of the family, and Jacob is going to be the in-ring and tribal chief that's going to help feed the family in the business. Plain and simple. He's going to teach them because Jay is too much of a hothead. Jimmy's too soft for his brother. And I know, and maybe they might even bring a storyline where Dwayne thinks it's going to be Solo, because remember when The Rock was around, and you remember that promo when they were all in the ring, when they all raised the hand, that they said that Rock didn't have the one. He didn't know he couldn't close his hands or whatever the case was. That looked like an L. His promo prior to that says Solo is the heir impairing waiting. He said that in that promo. Go check it out again. So that all of this is going to come back together. It's long-term storytelling. But you got people that want their wrestling shows booked now because they want, that, and they don't get it the way they want. It's boring. It's terrible. It's no good. Yada yada. Let it play out. Let it play out. YouTube content creators would have complained in the attitude of, big time. If those guys, if they're half of these content creators that are popular were in the attitude era, oh my God. The complaining with DX. The Sergeant, all those different things with Sergeant Slaughter when DX came out with the and those are iconic funny moments remember when they had the shield glass with the wipers when Sergeant Slaughter used to talk. I mean, I remember back then I was like, why are we getting Jerry Briscoe and Sergeant Slaughter all the time? And isn't it with in the face of DX and Pat Patterson? It made they would have been complaining. I guarantee it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right, they're in London, England at 2:00. I don't know if I could do that. I'm gonna try. All right, so here's the card. Tag team title match next week. Division versus the Street Profits for the tag team titles. I think they will get stuck with their guns and stick with their guns. Roman 2 years ago, Vince would have never have called it in. People complaining, and we would have had a world title for Cody Story. Now look at him. Yeah, you're right. Bro, if you look at my StreamYard, if you look at my videos, Norton, the minute at WrestleMania 40, I was so bothered and pissed off, and I explained why. It wasn't because I wanted. It's not because I'm a Roman lover. It was because there was a story for Roman to break Hogan's third record post WrestleMania title reign. And the real story for Cody Rhodes, and I'll say it again, was him winning the world title at Madison Square Garden, not in Philadelphia. But it is what it is. They had to go. People were crying. The pink people had to wear pink robe. A grown 50-year-old man had to go sit on a robe and cry and get everybody. Oh, we gotta. All right, this one. It's 10:25. This match is not going to be long match. Oba Femi, Dominik Mysterio, they're not going long here. There's something crazy is going to happen here. Everyone's expecting Brock Lesnar. I don't know. I've been saying we didn't see no Paul Heyman. We didn't see no Paul Heyman. We didn't see no Paul Heyman. We're going to see Paul Heyman now. I don't know if we're ever going to get Roman Rock now. Norton, I don't think we're ever going to get Roman and Rock, and that's why Rock has moved away from the business. I think Roman really felt. I think Rock really wanted to wrestle his cousin, and I think he said, "Screw this! I'm on the board. I'm just going to make money." I couldn't. You know what? Yeah. I think he knew. He knew already. He that's why he doesn't give a shit about. They can't get rid of him now. He's on the board unless they buy him out, and they're gonna have to buy him out for all. And they give him his names and stuff, and he goes, "I'm out." They didn't want to give him. They didn't. He wanted to wrestle his cousin. That was his thing, and I think he would have retired. I think even Roman might have stepped away by now, but they didn't. But all right, here comes Oba. I don't think The Rock is that involved, James, in the UFL. I think that's more like his ex-wife and his daughter now. Here we go. Here's Oba Femi. Main event time. Does he even make it out? Does he get attacked from behind here? Yeah, with all his projects. Yeah, James. He got a lot of projects going on. And also he has two young daughters that he wants to be around. He wasn't around for his first, for Ava, Simone. Here we go. Here's Oba. He's calling out saying, "I'm your daddy." Oba. Shout out to Lagos, Nigeria. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's sad. Jelly Roll just filed for divorce from his wife. From Bunny X. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Dirty Tom. Dom rolled out quickly. Yeah. I like that. You know what? Dominic is a mega campeon. So I wanted to see how he looks here. Which they're not going to do this. Hear me out. They're not going to do this. This is far-fetched. This is out there. Hear me for a moment. Wouldn't be surprised if Omos comes up here because Omos is part of AAA and protecting the Mega Campeono in Dominik Mysterio. Before Brock Lesnar, because I don't think everyone's expecting Brock. I think they'll give us Omos. It will tie in with AAA. WWE's got to make us on Monday Night Raw, other than throw us these stupid little vignettes, make you want to cross with AAA to watch AAA Mania. It wouldn't hurt Omos to chase a little bit, Oba to chase a little bit in Mexico a little bit. Oh yeah, Norton. Everybody was getting upset with. Remember when they were saying Dominik sucked? He should have went to NXT. He's on the main roster, but look how quick, look how much he grew. Or Hook was going to be the second generation superstar. Better. Hook had a better career than Dominik Mysterio. Yada yada. You gotta wait. You can't just assume. You know, if you assume, you make an ass of yourself. Look at this. Oh. Oh, damn. He just flung him. Look at JD McDonough. Look at JD McDonough. Turn around before. JD went running. Yeah, I wish the other JD would get lost like that. What the hell is that they put underneath there? Oh, he put the hammer underneath his belt. Damn, I swear, man, almost everyone I know that extreme weight loss, their relationship ends not far after that because they like the lovable fat guy. Oh, damn, JD got knocked. Damn. Oh, low blow. Hit him with the low blow. 619 with 619. Another hammer. Oh, this Dominik might do the upset. We're getting an upset here. Frog splash. Oh, we got an upset in the making. Oh, he kicked out at one. He kicked out at Kyle Fletcher. Oba Femi kicked out at Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher at one. What in All Elite Wrestling was that? Now, that makes sense when you kick out at one, and I still didn't like it. Oh, now he's got both. What are we going to do? Disqualify double choke slam. European referee is letting them. The European referee is letting this go too much. This has become like a handicap match. Oba Femi's paying too much attention to JD McDonough. Finish. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Look at this. Dominik going up. Fall from grace. Another fall from grace. It's over. Oh, damn. It was a clean victory for Oba Femi. He's going to the finals. Oba Femi won. He's going to the finals. Ova and Jey Uso versus Jey Uso and Oba Femi. That's what Lesnar will cost them. You're probably right. You're probably right, James. You're probably right. So no Paul Heyman tonight. Friday night's going to be interesting between Evans and Jey Uso. Does Solo Sikoa do something and cost Javon Evans? I don't know. I kind of would like to see Oba Femi and Javon Evans because they have had history, but it's not. He's one match away from King of the Ring. We'll have his crown. All right. Even Brock Lesnar. Why did you mention Brock? Leave it as a surprise. Oh, he says, I'm surprised you didn't show your face. Oh, he's expecting him. Oh, question him maybe he's even a man at all. He wants to know what's his legacy going to be. Ooh, he's cutting a good promo. And the man who ran from Oba Femi. That's a good one. Good way to close out Monday Night Raw here. With Oba Femi winning, I thought, if he was going to screw him there, it could have been different, but they're not going to go that route. It would have been a little convoluted. I said it was far-fetched. It might have been a little convoluted, but I'm thinking for the interest of AAA and cross-promoting with the other brands and stuff like that. But the way they're going now, let's see how it goes. It kind of feels like it's going to be Jey Uso. Imagine that they get a F finish where there is no winner on Friday night. Where bear with me, there is no both guys get disqualified and Oba Femi is by default and he has to and they go no, you're going to have a match. I could see Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi at Night of Champions for the King of the Ring. Because both men were disqualified. They had to put step and Brock will step in. I could see something stupid along those lines. It doesn't make sense. It looks it would be stupid, but it could be an angle where Solo Sokoa, the MFTs, Jacob comes out and you saw the Vision with Ojo and all this, it's a nasty mess where there is no winner in the Jey Uso and Javon Evans match. Both men get disqualified, kind of out, whatever. And then there is no one. And they have to make a decision. And then it's Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi at Night of Champions. I wouldn't put it, again, let's throw something out there. If it sticks, it sticks. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. I can see something along those lines. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to do that. And if it happens, that no one saw it coming. But damn, it'll be an interesting angle. We'll see. But I want to say goodnight here because I've been working. Then I did the show prior to this, plus my show here. I was hoping Haas will come on and do a review with me on NXT on Raw here right now, but no one showed. So I'm gonna stay good night because I'm in a little bit of a discomfort. Yeah, it's gonna be something new. Yeah, it would be something new, James Jones. James, thank you for joining me to keeping the conversation going, as well as Norton DC, as well as Tony. Everyone I watched on. Check out the MLW review with Mr. Thomas, man. Mr. Thomas, and former MLW talent, along with Mr. Jeff Lippman. You saw him yesterday. He's part of the network there. And definitely, we got some good stuff. We got some interviews coming up. I'm waiting for some confirmation. We got some good interviews coming up. Of course, you know that Famous Davis will have Steve Macklin talking about Boca Raton Wrestling coming up on the 17th. I think we haven't had confirmation to announce our guest where we're going to have also, but the Famous Davis show will be having Steve Macklin on, and we're gonna have more as we starting to build for the summer with all these summer events. Definitely wanted to shout out this an event that our girl Janai Kai is taking on Ying Ying Lee in a real good. It's a charity. $5 of the tickets will be for some cancer research. There, it's for let me make sure I get this for Rising Star Women's Wrestling this Saturday, June 20th. And that's going to be in New York, Deerfield Park, New York. All seatings are $35. It benefits cancer care. And we know the Kick Demon. You've seen her many times here interviewing on our Sports Jedi Network channel. We're going to have her back in the near future. We'll conversate with Miss Janai Kai. You've seen her in Ring of Honor taking on Red Velvet for the television title. You've seen her teaming up with Zeta Steel. She's been many times on Ring of Honor as well as your former MLW featherweight champion, and seen her in TNA as a member of Order 4 Secret Service. All that stuff from Miss Janai Kai and taking on the not current TNA knockouts in Ying Ying Lee. So there's a lot talk about Kick Demon versus Strikes, the Strike Queen. That's going to be fun. Definitely get your tickets there if you're in that New York area, that Deerfield Park area, or if you want to buy it and donate it, man. All that money is going towards cancer researchers. So that's a good one there, and something that the Sports Jedi Network loves to get behind, something charitable. With that said, I want to say everyone have a good night. Follow Janai Kai on her X. Definitely there at Janai _ Kai. And of course, the Lee Ying Lee. Those two ladies there, and all the ladies that are on the card. You got a good one, Mercedes Martinez. Is defending her title there as well. So yeah, that's all female card, all for the women independent wrestling. Good luck, ladies, and we'll keep promoting it throughout the night. So I am going to say good night to everyone. Have a blessed night, and may the sports be with you guys.